Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with some breaking news of the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight, and the fight has officially been overturned into a no contest, which restores Devin Haney's undefeated record, while also making Ryan Garcia 24-1 yet again. And Ryan Garcia has also been fined $1.1 million while simultaneously being banned from boxing for a total of 1 whole year, which is kind of insane but kind of warranted because Ryan Garcia got caught cheating, and the evidence he tried to provide was clearly tampered with, probably by his own team, in order to make it seem like he had unintentionally taken Ostarine, but he put it in two separate containments which weren't part of the same company, two different nutritional systems, and you know, different factories, different manufacturers, everything. And he decided to taint the supplements in order to try to exonerate himself, which honestly I feel like bit him in the butt because, I think the New York Athletic Commission looked into that and they were like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. And of course, they gave him a harsher punishment for that. And with him being such a big name, I think this is kind of boxing's way of kind of putting a stamp on we're not going to tolerate cheating anymore within our sport, which I think is a great thing because boxing has had a drug problem for a long time now. But at the end of the day, what does this mean for Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney? Well, for Ryan Garcia, it could mean one of two things. One, he probably just won't box for a year, which is not completely out of the normal for Ryan Garcia. Two, Ryan Garcia could go over to like the Middle East, somewhere out there, and end up boxing on some shows out there, which wouldn't hurt his pockets or his career. Or three, maybe he actually does retire and he stays retired for the rest of his life. We never really know with Ryan Garcia. He has shown a bit of some mental instability, so it's going to be very interesting to see where he goes from here. And on the other hand, Devin Haney, he's back at 31-0. You know, the Sandor Martin purse bids went through. Devin clearly doesn't like the money, but honestly, I think it's a solid fight for him as a comeback fight. If he takes that fight, it would be on Top Rank, it would be on ESPN. If he has a great performance there, it could catapult him into a Teofimo fight, which would be great for his career. And in my opinion, going unified with Teofimo would be great. I think that fight actually does sell, especially if Devin has a great performance against Sandor Martin. And after that, you could go to the zone. I think the relationship right now with Eddie Hearn is still a little bit strained, but I think they could resolve that and get the Liam Paro versus Devin Haney unification after the Teofimo fight. And then, of course, the PBC is always there with Pitbull Cruz or maybe Gervonta Davis if Gervonta actually does come up to 140 and fights Pitbull Cruz in a rematch. That could potentially be made for Undisputed at 140 with Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, which is also a huge fight. But I think the Pitbull versus Devin fight is also a huge fight. So, with that being said, I think all those fights could be made. But at the same time, I think Devin needs to have a belt to have a fair say or the say he would want in a negotiation, which I think would be good for his career moving forward. And after that, he could look to go to 147 because, while a Mario Barrios fight is probably available for him at 147, I'd rather see him stay at 140, unify, become undisputed at two weight divisions, and then continue to move up afterwards. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.